The Turtles of Grayskull is continuing with Wave 5, and we explain why Lord Grasp and Terror are not Walmart's exclusives right now on Toy Habits Live. And before we go live, smash that like button, turn on notifications, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss a beat. Hey everyone, welcome back to Toy Habits. I'm Michael.
And I'm the Toy Sorceress, and you're watching Toy Habits Live. Haven't talked to you forever, Michael. I'm kidding. It's been a whole 2 days.
Right. I haven't seen you in so long.
I know. You've changed. You look so different.
I know. Well, not wearing a hat, and I showered today, so that maybe that helps.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I had a good work day. It was kind of long, but everything went well. Yeah. Doing fine.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I had a fun experience at Target on my lunch hour the other day.
Do tell.
Oh my god! So only us as collectors would understand like why this experience was so like horrifying for me. I'm at the checkout at Target. I found clearance Rulers of the Sun 3-pack. The second new one. It was only $14.99. I said this box is gorgeous. It was in pristine condition. It's in the bag here, right? So I picked out, like, they had 3 of them. The most nice one they had on the shelf. No dents, no dings, no nothing. So the woman is, scanning my stuff. I had some groceries. She went to go bag my items, and then she gets to this box. And she looks at it. She's like, "Oh, that's not going to fit in a bag." And she's like, "Do you want this bagged?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's about to like literally go and fold it in half to shove it in a bag. And my eyes like bugged out of my head. And I was like, "No, don't." And she looked at me like, "Why are you so upset?" She was about to like fold this up and put like a giant crease through the back of this gorgeous artwork. And she like didn't understand like why I like reacted viscerally.
That's insane. Like, that's so crazy. Yeah, totally agree. Like, nobody else would get that except for us. Oops, did you bump your mic, Sorceress? I can't hear you.
I bumped my mic.
There we go. Okay.
Anyway, but only us as collectors would understand like why I was so upset that she was about to like taco my package and leave a huge giant crease mark on it.
Oh my gosh, my buddy's customs said I would fold her in half. That's awesome. Seriously.
Oh my God.
That had to be somebody who used to work at Walmart or in their shipping distribution center where they're used to like just collapsing everything and folding everything into tacos. I'm serious.
Totally. Like I cherry picked just a few like Origins things that I want to keep on package that I like the box for. And I'm like, I figured since it's on clearance and I'm going to keep one closed anyway, I might as well store one with the product in it because maybe someday I'll make a little package, display section in my toy room or something.
Yes.
But yeah, like she nearly just crushed it in half of that. I was mortified.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. Like, I probably do the same thing. I'd probably squirm when we're talking about smash packages, but just witnessing that in front of you at Target would be actually,
Nobody likes a smash package, right, Michael?
Nobody likes a smash pack, especially dudes, right? Come on.
Yes, but especially.
I don't think I have not gone in regular checkout in the longest time. I always go through self-checkout.
So do I.
There's no excuse for me. I'd mess up my own packages.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't want to ask right. A lot of my Targets in my area have been closing the self-checkout during like certain times of day, or maybe just closing them for a while, like for weeks at a time. So this Target that's by my construction site, the site that I was at work the other day, I went on my lunch hour. That one closes the damn self-checkout during the day. Apparently they open it at 3:00. So this was like noon. And so I had to wait in this excruciatingly slow line. And then an employee points me out and says, "Oh, here, go, come with me." Like he was going to open up another checkout line after waiting for so long. And I was almost next, but the cashier was super slow. So I said, "Okay, great. He's going to check me out." And I follow him. And then he stops at another open register with like 2 people in front of me and he goes, "Oh, here, get in this line." I'm like, "What are you doing?" I just stepped out of the other line and I was next. So I had that experience, and then the woman who almost folded my beautiful package in half.
That's nuts. Oh my gosh. Target's going crazy.
Hate it.
They're turning into Walmart is what they're doing.
I know. Target, like, what are you doing to people?
Yeah.
That's like my go-to store and getting upset.
Oh my gosh. These so I saw a ton of these on clearance, Kevin. If you want to DM me, if you still need it, they're they're like what, $15 now? Or I think I saw them. I think they're 25 in my area, but still that's better than the original price of what, 50?
Yeah. Yeah, send us a DM and then one of us can get that to you. Not a problem.
Yeah. So
yeah. That's awesome.
A lot of news.
So let's go ahead and see. Yeah, lots of news to talk about today. Let's go ahead and check in with the chat and see who all is here. We got Pedro Ribeiro here. We got Take It and crew member Frankie Rivera. The king is here. Hello, Toy Habits time. Let's freaking go. Let's go, Frankie. We got Bigum is here. Right hand of Skeletor. Crew member Delaxian is here. Mythic Dolphin. Crew member Timbo from Limbo is here. You sound like something from Silverhawks. Like, I don't know why it just reminds me of that. Thomas Biancasara is also here. Oh, we already said hi to Timbo. Eddie Danger. Crew member My Buddies Customs is joining us. Laser Eye 21A. Kevin Florence is here. Eddie Dangerfield is here. John Guzman is joining us. Crew member D. Griff is here. Crew member Ryan Cole is also here. Nunya Biz is joining us. We got Solar Law, Thomas Bianca. Sorry, I think I already said hi to you. Crew member Texas Toy Attic is also joining us. Kevin Florence is here. Oh my gosh, Ryan Cole again. Thank you for gifting yet another 10 Toy Habits memberships. Ryan, you are so generous. Ryan is an incredible crew member. You are just too kind. So now, thanks to Ryan's kindness, 10 of you in the chat are going to get Toy Habits crew memberships. That is so nice of you, Ryan.
So amazing. Thank you.
So amazing. We got Web Arf joining us. Crew member Rob Alexandrini is here. Dave Chanelli, Matt. Crew member Black Phoenix 77. We got All Music Fan 88. MSS1. Don't Quote Us. And crew member Skyfall is also joining us. Good to see everybody in the chat. Yeah. Michael, we have so much news to talk about. So why don't we dive in?
Yeah, we will dive in. Let's first say hello to, so like with all of these like memberships gifting after gifting each week with Ryan and sometimes Joe and other folks, Mr. Home Arcade, the crew has grown to 137, now 147 people with Ryan's kindness today. So
I was going to say, is that like the total number? You actually counted them. That's amazing. And a special hello to crew member Vex and Toys. Yo, Vex, good to see you.
Vex takes amazing pictures. You should check him out on Instagram. He's very, very good. Very artistic with his MOTU figures.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And Smetty45 crew member also sneaking in on us as well. Good to see everybody. Michael's incredible. And thanks to the generosity of members like Ryan and also Joe Coleman, like week after week, you guys have been incredible, gifting Toy Habits memberships. Thank you so much. And the crew is growing ever so quickly. And Toy Stalker, good to see you as well.
Yes, Toy Stalker just put up. She just put up April from the Turtles of Grayskull on Toy Stalker. So if you want to head over to
wow.
Toy Stalker, go pre-order her there.
Awesome. That is very cool. Speaking of April O'Neil, we do have some really amazing Turtles of Grayskull news, don't we?
We do. We got wind that the Turtles of Grayskull is continuing because we didn't know anything past wave 4. There's been nothing said. There's been no images. Like, I wanted to see some like cool stuff come out like they did for the first couple waves, but there was nothing. And so question mark in my mind was, is this wave going to continue, or is it just going to be dead in the water and they're going to move on to something else? But it looks like they are continuing the wave, which is super exciting.
It is exciting because when the Turtles of Grayskull first came out, that was, you know, the word on the street that they were going to test it out up until wave 4 and see what happens. And it's wonderful to see that wave 5 is in the works, and they're incorporating some freaking snake men in it, which is so cool.
Yeah, that is cool, because I was thinking about it too, because they really haven't used a ton. Like, I know that they've reused a lot, like some of the Snake Men parts for the Diabolical Snake Invasion pack, but they really need to get their money's worth out of this one. So like bringing the Snake Men into Turtles of Grayskull is a brilliant idea.
It's absolutely a brilliant idea. And you know, it's funny because like Rattler, for example, if you look at the MOTU Classics version of him, he comes with like chest armor and some additional accessories. So it would be so cool. And Rattler's my favorite Snake Man. I love the little rattling sound he makes, and you know, his extended head and his little tail. So for that to be the first Snake Man is amazing, and I can't wait to see like how they adorn him with you know, like turtleized armor. So that's going to be really cool.
Yeah, it's going to be really neat just to see what a mashup of Rattler looks like. And now that I'm looking at this image, we have another one, Mechaneck, and they do share one thing in common, are those neck extensions. So going to be very interesting to see what they do to Mechaneck, because they haven't reused his mold since he came out with the Road Ripper. I'm not going to say the other one.
Yeah, I know, right? It's the Road Ripper. Always will be.
Want to say huge congratulations and thank you to Atomic Yeti for joining the crew. You're joining an amazing crew. So what, 148 now? Let's get to 150 today. Come on. Just kidding.
Yeah, I know, right? That would be actually a goal by the end of this live stream. Hit the like button and let's get 2 more members so we can make it a nice round number of 150.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we love round numbers.
Exactly.
But yeah, so we haven't seen any pictures or anything. So we just got news of just wave 5 consisting of Rattler, which is awesome because I mean, he's a great Snake Man. He rattles, so he has a little action feature, and can't wait to see, like, you know, are they going to mutate him? Like, that would be insane if they did that.
I know. Could you imagine? Oh, he's sitting right here. Like, like.
There you go.
First of all, I love that little noise he makes. But this guy's gonna be so cool wearing like turtleized armor. And I don't know if they're gonna change any of this, but this is such a classic MOTU Origins figure. Yeah. And could you imagine him with like all decked out? He's gonna be so fun.
He's gonna be awesome.
I'm so excited.
I love Hylian Dread's thing here, a pizza throwing battle ram. Like, we need some more vehicles. Like, that would be so freaking cool to have a pizza throwing battle ram.
Oh my god, I would love that. I would totally love that.
That'd be so fun. You know, we should
do. We don't even have a regular battle ram, damn it.
Well, maybe this will get us a regular battle ram. Like, I don't care how we get it. If it has to be a pizza throwing battle ram first, do it.
Yeah, just do it, and we'll get the mold. Absolutely. That would be so cool.
Let's see, is Rattler a fan favorite or another version? So this would be the Turtles of Grayskull mashup version, whatever that's going to look like. I'm not sure if Rattler is going to be a fan favorite. I can imagine them releasing the whole just previous MOTU Origins lines as fan favorites over time, because they're running out of figures. Like, they got to continue the line, so maybe just re-release a bunch of them.
Yeah, I mean they have been. They keep continuing to do it. I love this the party ram instead of the party van.
Yeah, that's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
I love that. Yeah, and supposedly if we're continuing into wave 5, that increases the chance of getting that maybe that mini playset that's been teased a whole crap ton of times on card art,
Yep.
the slime pit. Why not, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like the shredderized slime pit. Because then all they got to do is change the little arms and the shredder head into the, the little bone head and the other hands. And then we got a regular slime pit. There you go.
We do. We
Mhm.
do. So,
And
yes.
Mattel and Playmates are no stranger to making slime. So
Oh, that's
they got to
true.
make a slime pit, right?
And
We just got new
Nickelodeon too, right?
mutation slime for the turtles, right?
That's true. In Nickelodeon, right? Do you remember Double Dare?
Oh
It's
my
slime
god,
time.
totally. I love that show. That was like my favorite. Like growing up, I loved watching that show.
It
And
was.
did you know Mark Summers was a little bit of a germaphobe, but he had to get like super
Yeah.
dirty on every episode?
Oh my gosh, that's
Poor
crazy.
guy.
Yeah, he had OCD, or he has it or had
Yeah,
it, but that's
yeah.
crazy. Like imagine
I
like
know.
your worst fear of like
Yeah, it's like on purpose. Like this is the job I land.
right.
He finally makes it, and then that's what he has to do.
Oh my gosh, Dorlaxi or Dorlaxin has a picture with Mark Summers. That's so cool.
Oh my
You
god,
should
that's so
DM us
awesome.
that. We would love to see it.
I would totally love to see it. I love Mark Summers. He was great. Congratulations to Master Versal Toy Hunter for being a member for 3 whole months. Good to see you, Sir
Yes.
Eldor, and that's going to bring us to some other news later.
Yes, totally. Yes, we're glad that you have lived to tell the tale, dear Sir Eldor.
Mhm. Exactly.
um, so the other figures in the wave.
I
So
got it here.
the TMNT
Mhm.
line is no stranger to just doing variants of the turtles just over and over and over again. So it's not surprising that we're going to get another Donatello variant and another Raphael variant.
Yeah. I think they'll be exciting, but let's like not get like 4 stealth ninja versions because we got a
Oh yeah.
stealth ninja He-Man and a stealth Leonardo. So let's move on to like some other style. What do
Yes.
you think?
Yeah, I would not want another stealth ninja. I mean, they did some crazy and like fun stuff just from what I've
Mhm.
seen in my
Yeah.
travels in the TMNT line with just like doing sports variants or movie star variants or things like that or undercover variants. I
Yeah.
guess maybe that's the stealth variant.
And I make this joke that you can recreate the entire like YMCA group with turtles, right?
Oh my
You got
gosh,
like a
yeah.
cop and an Indian and like a cowboy and like I forget who else the other ones are, but you can totally line them up and like make YMCA with those guys. So
That would be so much
they can be dressed in very cool outfits.
fun. Uh-oh, Nunio Biz. Check this one out, Toy Sorceress.
I
T
see.
TOG Hero. Come on now.
I need a hero. Holding out for a hero in the morning light.
If you want to
All right,
get
that's all
Toy
you get.
Sorceress to sing on the air, all you have to do is mention Hero. Just FYI.
Yeah. He gets a little
Um,
cameo in my toy room tour too.
yes, I saw that. That was hilarious. And oh my gosh, huge congratulations. Everybody just listen for 1 second. The Toy Sorceress did an amazing, amazing toy room tour. And this was her very first time publishing a video on YouTube. And so that's like extra congratulations because if you are a YouTube creator, YouTube is a pain in the butt. It takes so much time to do these. And she did a
Yep.
stellar job. I just want to wish her congratulations on not only doing her first video, but like an epic first video.
Thank you, Michael. It's the first time I've ever edited a video, shot a video, did anything. So go easy on me. You guys are watching it. I had a little bit of like volume issues. It sounded fine when I was editing it, but then after post production, like the sound did not come out exactly how it
It
came
came out
out in the video
great.
editing software. But hope you guys enjoy it. So it is live right now on YouTube. Go to Toy Habits, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I know everyone was asking for a toy room tour, so you guys get the entire toy room.
The
It's an
whole
hour and 20
shebang.
minutes. So watch when you have time to just relax. And then, in the words of Toy Shiz, sit back, have a nice cup of coffee, and enjoy.
Nice. Mr. Shiz. Yeah, some folks have
Nice.
watched it already. That's great. I
Very
couldn't
cool.
stop watching it last night. Like, I love the history and all
Oh,
of
thank you.
the just description that you have for all of these toys, and like your love and passion for it really shines through.
Oh, you're so sweet. I mean, it's like what can I say? All of us we're collectors. We love our collection. It's just I was just being genuine and honest, and it's my true feelings on videotape while I was telling you guys about my toys. So hope you all enjoy it, and it was a lot of fun to make.
Nuno Biz is jelly, but he'll watch it later. And congratulations, Mr. Daniel Heron. Yes, Toy Sorcerers does need Inhumanoids, Mr. Daniel. So
I don't have any. Yeah,
those are an expensive line to collect. I was looking at those and I was like, geez, I don't remember those as a kid, but they're pretty freaking cool. And those figures are huge. They're monstrous.
They are huge. So that's the problem, Daniel. I don't want them taking up too much real estate.
Yes, that's true. Because now it's a premium. Because like now you stuffed your shelves all full, and like, what are you gonna do now?
Yeah. Well, they're not even stuffed full. They're nicely curated, and I don't want to get more past how they look because they look good right now. So that's why I'm cherry picking stuff.
I like it.
You know, certain lines or might have to just stop or pieces get replaced. That's how it'll go. But you're in the middle of unpacking your toy room too, right? And you're gonna see.
Yeah. I'm very overwhelmed at the moment. Like I can only put up like 2 things at once, and I just look around and I'm like, I just can't anymore. So it's gonna be a while.
Oh my god, I know. It's a lot of work, Michael. Like literally, I was at it every afternoon after work and hours on the weekend for 3 weeks straight because I had totes all over the upstairs of my house and I just wanted to get them out of the way, and it was so much work. So much work.
Crazy.
So I totally understand and I feel for you.
It's all good. All right. What do we think about Mechanic now? So Mechanic has only been released one time. What the heck is the turtleized Mechanic gonna look like? Anyone.
That's a good question. What do you all think in the chat? Because I don't know. Like the only thing I can see them doing to Mechanic is changing his chest armor and giving him maybe more of like a harness with some like shoulder pads, some like turtle shell shoulder pads or something like that, and like a shell shield. Not much more you can do with Mechanic to turtleize him.
Yeah.
Not like they're gonna put like a shell on his head or something.
Oh my gosh. It's like he's a shell helmet.
A shell hat.
Yeah, maybe
I mean,
maybe
what do
they
you
might
think you can do with them?
Maybe they might do something with his neck. That would be neat if he was like another translucent figure or something like that. Or maybe had like a clear neck.
You think they make it like mutated?
Ooh, yeah, I love all the mutated stuff. Like I would welcome any of these figures to be mutated except for Donatello or Raphael. I think they're already mutated.
Oh my god, I know. Like, let's not mutate the turtles because they're already mutated. You can't mutate a mutated turtle. Like mutated squared. Like, how would that work?
Yeah.
Maybe you would make them back into a normal turtle. Like undo.
Yeah.
Undo the mutation.
All right, we get some stuff in the chat is coming in. They're gonna make him a green. Let's see, Timbo from Limbo. They're gonna make him a green and give him turtle armor treatment. My buddy's Customs give Mechanic 3 heads and wings, and he can be a mecha. What is that?
Like one of those.
Oh,
like a multi-headed dragon, something like that.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Like that Dungeons and Dragons, like 3-headed. Yeah.
There's a 3-headed dragon in Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom that I have not. It's the crap. I forget the name of it. Wow. I need to turn in my Legend of Zelda card right now.
You don't. It's you know what it is. It's like when you're on camera, you start getting amnesia about names of stuff because it happens to me all the time.
Anyway,
that's fine.
Shell ducking Mechanic. Oh, Ghidorah. Okay. A giraffe would be a giraffe would be a Mechanic. So that would be funny.
Mhm.
He's just a different beast.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of the name of the giraffe. He's like the basketball player. It's like a really expensive figure, high top or something like, I forget what his name is.
All right.
That would be actually really cool. You know
Yeah.
what they should do is release some of those more expensive Ninja Turtles characters in the Turtles of Grayskull line that we didn't get from Playmates. Like,
Ooh.
let's do Scratch the Cat. Let's do
Yeah.
like the giraffe is really cool. There's like the moose. Like I think he's called Marty Moose. He's kind of like a what's that? Like an English guard or whatever like that, or a Mountie. I think he is actually. I apologize, but there's like certain characters that are like really expensive in the Turtles line, the vintage Turtle line, that are really
Yeah.
hard to get. I mean, that would be really cool if they'd made those characters into Origins figures in this line. So then we can have them again. I mean, Super 7 did it. You know,
Yeah.
we got to Scratch the Cat Ultimates in Super 7 for $55 when that actual figure costs like, you know, several hundred or like 1,000. I don't know what it's going for on the
That's
aftermarket
crazy.
anymore, but now I own a Scratch the Cat. I mean, he's $55 and he's big and it's great. Let's get him in Origins.
Yeah. Oh, totally. I love Toy Binging's suggestion here. A Turtle Sewer playset Castle Grayskull mashup would be interesting. Kind of like a Sewers of Grayskull with a Modi looking creature. That is fantastic. There's so many creative people out there. I would have never have thought of that. Like,
I love the name.
I read it, I'm like,
doesn't that totally like ring like the Sewers of Grayskull? That's awesome. Yes. I love that.
Yes. And I'm sure somebody from Mattel watches us, so just you can have that one in the house if you're going to make that one.
Take some notes. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope we don't have our friend or we don't have our friend from Mattel watching us though.
No. Man. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's really exciting.
Yeah,
that was
going to be great.
Frankie
oh,
knows.
okay.
I was close. What do they call him? High top? He's half court. I knew it was something basketball related.
Yes, and trying to scroll through and find Clint Jorgensen's. Oh, there it is, Manute Bol. Yeah, no, it's not him.
That's funny.
Oh, Clint, very funny, very funny dude. What are you? So, I guess this answers my own question. You're probably looking forward to Ratlore, like in this assortment, right?
Yes. It's when I saw Rattler in the list, I was like totally stoked because, like I said, I love Ratlore. So to see him turtle eyes and he's gonna have like cool armor and extra like accessories and a lot more like detail because they've been doing an incredible job on these. Yeah, that just makes me super happy.
Oh my gosh, it totally does, and I love that they're bringing in a new faction to this to the Turtles of Grayskull because it just kind of opens up all the possibilities. Like, there's not that many Snake Men in MOTU, like in the vintage line, and you know they had to make some more, you know, with the Diabolical Snake Invasion pack. So maybe we'll see some kooky combinations, and like I think that's what I really love about this line is just the crazy concoction of factions, masters, and turtles. It's so funny.
Good.
Oh no, I was just about to say I was scrolling through Instagram and Mattel is doing another turtle mashup and they're mashing up WWE WWE figures like from their elites, and I was like, that's weird.
That's weird. I didn't see that.
That was a head scratcher for me. I was like, I like this stuff better than that.
That doesn't quite go, but this is great. And there's so many great like turtle characters that they can do. There's, you know, Genghis Frog and Ace Duck and Ray Fillet, and just there's so many great characters in the Turtles line that they can easily turn into figures here. So
yes, and
we got like a long way to go.
I'm gonna quote. Don't quote us. Good mashup would be Ace Duck and Stratos. Sorry, don't quote us. Don't get mad at me for quoting you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Ace Duck can definitely be like a Stratos homage. Like there's a lot of things they can do.
I love this D Griff. I think this is the most unique like the thing that I've seen somebody wipe your feet and pay your bar tab with that. Like, it's funny. Daniel wants to see what a Turtles of Grayskull Baxter looks like, and so do I. Like, they need to make that. So I think with the news that the line is continuing, we'll probably see the stuff at Comic-Con, to be honest.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Awesome. Yes, I know, me too. And we'll get one of those like really cool, those little cards that they put out that have like the first couple waves, their next waves coming out, so we get to see all of them. And it's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be awesome. Let's welcome crew member Highland Dread. That makes it 149, I think. We're almost there.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yay, welcome to the crew, Highland. Very good to have you.
I love this, Dave. What you gonna do when pepperoni pizza runs wild on you? Yes.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when you run wild on you?
That's right.
That's awesome.
I love when Dave he like popped in like 5 minutes after he went on. He's like, Dad,
Dave, you missed everything. Dave.
You missed what happened to my Majora's Mask statue. Yep. So I'm so sorry, Dave. You're gonna have to just wait and just watch it on replay.
Exactly. I'm kidding, Dave. We have so much more news to cover. And speaking of, you uncovered some great information by one of our crew members about a couple snake men that a lot of people are trying to get their hands on that we might still have a chance.
I think if we could hear the chat when we throw this up, I think I can hear people cheering and clapping and all that stuff. But yeah, just randomly yesterday, crew member Rob 2023 just sends me, he basically took a screenshot of a post that Paul Mart made on his, I think it was either on his Instagram or Facebook. And he basically said that Walmart does not have a stranglehold on the exclusives like we thought, Lord Grasp and Terror. And in fact, this was the first time I was hearing this term. He called it first to market, which makes sense because we've seen this happen with other Masters figures in the past. And so it looks like Walmart has exclusivity for the time being. And until that runs out, no other store can have it. But when it does run out, it's all free reign. So he was basically telling people to cool their jets and just be patient. So it's very exciting.
Yeah, it is very exciting. And there it is from the horse's mouth directly from Paul.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
And and he got this 4 minutes after he said it too. So it was like fresh.
It's fresh and juicy.
This blew my mind because like, I don't really know how exclusivity works. And we don't know if different stores have exclusive, like 100% exclusive rights, or if it's a situation like this where Walmart gets them first, they can make their sales, and then they offer them out to other retailers. So that's really amazing news because Paul Mart actually, like, his prices are great for this stuff. Like when he puts them out, I'm guessing they're going to be $29.99. And he ships them really nicely. He does not fold them like tacos like Walmart does.
Exactly. You're trying to shove them in half in a bag like Target does. No, he does a really great job, and free shipping. So Paul's great. And just a little hint, if you guys have the Shop Pay app or the Shop app on your phone, and you can find Paul Mart through there. If you buy stuff from Paul Mart or any of the other retailers on there, you get points, like like cash points. And so later on, the next time you order, you just look at your little app and like, oh, I got like $5 built up in here, and then you get $5 off your order.
There's a bunch of stuff too. Like I do all of my Mondo shopping through there. So it's like when you do big ticket items, like those things add up fast. The only problem is if you get a bunch of like credit stored, that means you spent a lot of money. So.
Too much money.
Down with Walmart pre-orders until they figure out like how to take care of the bots. Yes, totally. I'm down with that. Sentiment. Yes,
what I was gonna say is what I observed from a lot of the exclusives, I'm using air quotes, over time, you know, I've found them either they go to like Amazon or like BDTS or other retailers. Unfortunately, it's like later when people are either like over it or a few months have passed. But the point is, I think like all of these exclusives are all just like timed editions. They're timed
Yeah.
exclusives for just a certain period of time, and then they do go to other retailers. So I don't know how long Walmart's going to have this, but it's great news that we're going to be able to get these figures. And
Yes.
Paul does an amazing job getting them out to people. So, you know, bravo,
Totally.
Paul. I'm like super, super happy to hear this because, you know, down with the bots. Maybe this will help stop the bots. Like,
I hope so.
the bots will never stop.
I know. Yeah. Nuno Biz, let's see. He asked, is it only these two? Any chance it'll be more? So this is the thing. There's a lot of scuttlebutt and discussion going back and forth around the Walmart exclusives or just Walmart exclusivity on the Snake Men. And so I think if you had talked to us about a month and a half ago, we would say that all of the Snake Men were going to be upcoming Walmart exclusives, but that is not the case anymore. So we're seeing, I think, a change of heart from Mattel, and they're releasing stuff as fan channel exclusives and other retailers in addition to Walmart. So I think they are changing their strategy for the better.
Yeah, because you know fans have been up in arms, and Viper was up on actually on Palmart for pre-order.
Yeah, can get them now.
Don't quote us. Go to palmartstore.com right now, and you can pre-order Viper and not fight it off with other retailers. So we did locate the Viper Amazon listing, but right now it still says like not available, so or like sold out because it's just not live yet.
Grasp that.
Just get it from Paul. Grasp that grasp.
Clint says if it's red, it's a Target exclusive. That is for sure.
I'm a Target exclusive. He's red. Oh,
good
man.
Lord, Frankie, don't pay this much for.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh my God, please. You spend your money on other cool stuff, like army building, more figures for yourself. Or no, more Necrocondas there. Throw them in.
More
there,
Necrocondas, exactly. Didn't Frankie get like 10 of them?
He did. Yeah, I'm really interested to see like what he's gonna do with them, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. Frankie, you're gonna have to send us a picture once you get those set up.
Let's see. Solar. Let's see. Iqua, it's still weird. Lord Grass Matera will be readily available, but the figures regulated to Mattel Creations have to be bought the same. Yeah, that is interesting the way that they do that. It's like you have to buy it the same day because most of the time the stuff sells out unless it's just really crappy figures like, you know, Motherboard or Darklyn.
Yep. Reissue of Duplico. You know what? There's all these stores south of the border that have Duplico.
Oh my gosh,
just rotting on the shelves. Why don't
that still blows my mind?
North?
It's crazy. Like they could totally make Duplico into a fan favorite and just like put that figure to bed and make everyone happy.
They should. I don't know what they're waiting for. That's an odd one to me that they haven't.
Yes. Mint with card. Yes, we did move our streams to Friday. Yes, and it's definitely excellent news. So don't do what Frankie did or some other crazy folks did. Not calling you crazy, Frankie, but I'm your friend. Don't be batshit crazy and pay those prices. So I'm glad that you know what? I think eBay has the money back guarantee too. So even if the seller doesn't honor it, eBay will honor it and make it good. So hopefully that's some good news for you.
Yeah, totally. All right. So moving on, let's go on to our next very exciting news.
Oh yes, this concerns our dear friend Master Versal Toy Hunter. So I'm glad that we'd seen some art that Roy and team from the MOTU illustration and art team released today, and it was pretty dang cool. They basically released what is going to become the card back for Vipor, which is awesome. And I
Yeah.
love the way that they did this. It's like really, really faint, and you kind of have to like look at the details and figure out what's going on. But we have a hooded person on his knees in front of Vipor, which can be none other than
That can only be one. That can only be one person.
Yeah, I knew this was coming. I love it.
Please, Vipor, let me go. He's begging for mercy, and he just knocked over a palace guard behind my desk.
Santa.
But my gosh,
Could
I
very
mean,
well be
Santa. His cousin.
Yeah, exactly.
But we already covered this news a little while back, and we know this from our anonymous source, but Eldor and Hero are both coming to the MOTU Origins line, and now seeing him featured on Vipor's card back art is just yet another telltale sign and confirmation that they're coming to the line. Now, there's some interesting stuff, though, in this sketch, Michael.
Yes,
did you notice those other kind of frog-like creatures in the background? Those little like guards?
Yes. Yeah, they totally look like they could be like a frogmonger buck or something, but it looks like they are teasing possibly new snake men. So like anything's possible. Like we knew that they're making that red snake creature that appeared on Mossman's box that uses Lady Slither's tail. So it's like when they're running out of figures, it's like, what else are they going to do? Make more figures. Woohoo.
I know. Yeah, Lady Slither's, sitting there on her throne. Obviously, this is a scene in the snake lair, which is really awesome. And there's these like kind of palace guard frogmongery looking creatures in the background, which they look incredible. Yeah. So hopefully they look great too.
I hope so. Yeah, I can't wait to see like the full color like illustration here because dang, like Axel, Roy, and team are just they're killing it with this stuff.
Yeah, they absolutely are. They absolutely are. And I love the artwork. And we did also get the official images of Vipor, and he looks great. And that is an example of the production official images going the right direction, right? Because he looks great.
Oh, he totally does.
Doesn't
He looks awesome. Yes, and glad Eldor survived. The Masterversal Toy Hunter survived this encounter, so that's awesome.
Yes, he did.
Oh yeah, Hylian Dread says yes. Quick Flick has not been made yet, so we'll probably see more of Axel Jimenez deep cuts, which Vipor is one. He's basically the Viper Tower in figure form, which is cool.
Yeah, I can't wait for this one. So it's exciting news.
Yes, Baroness, you missed.
Baroness, you missed everything.
You missed everything.
A lot. You're gonna have to watch it on the replay, Baroness. I did give Baroness a nice shout out in my toy room video because this lino I have back here, amongst other things, but I totally love that lino, and it was a gift from the Baroness, and one of the first things that kicked off my toy collecting, my bigger version of toy collecting. So good to see you, Baroness.
Yes. Nino Biz, feel like the Snake Man is getting too big, eclipsing Skeletor and the Horde. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of directions Mattel could go with all of these parts that they're either making or reusing. They have 3 lines going that they can mix and match a whole bunch of parts and just create a whole bunch of new like characters and figures. So it's going to be interesting, like come Comic-Con, to see like what are we actually going to see. Like we're going to see some new stuff, hopefully some Origins figures that they have not, that they're due up to make, because everybody's like very impatient on those.
Yeah. And if you remember a couple months back, we had a similar post also for Hero, but Axel Jimenez posted this little image here of working. So he was getting his cues from something, and so that's yet another indication here that Eldor is on his way to the line. So
yeah, which is awesome. So That's always fun. It's like further confirmation that we're not just crazy and just shouting out random shit. Like we know what we're talking about.
Oh, totally. So, and we, we already did see Eldur on this card back as well for CamoCon, as well as a whole bunch of other Powers of Grayskull figures. But he is front and center right here on the artwork, which is awesome. And so I can't wait for him. He's gonna be really cool. So that's great news. Very cool.
Oh, it totally is. Like I was shell shocked when I saw this this illustration today, because I was like, I know that like Vipor is up on Walmart and also Amazon, but we haven't seen the card back yet. And I was like, when are we going to see that? So it looks like they're kind of teasing their way into showing that.
He looks so cool. Did you notice? So he's got like an Evelyn staff, but the shaft of it is made out of bones.
Yes.
Isn't that rad?
It's so cool.
That's really cool. Do you think does it look like is his mouth articulated?
It is, yeah. It says in the Amazon description that his jaw's articulated, so you can you can pose him however you want. It's kind of like a Leatherhead's jaw and Skeletor's jaw, which is cool.
Yeah, and then the other thing, Michael, zooming in on here, did you notice? I think he has a brand new sculpt for his arms. Do you see this little detail?
Yeah,
right here, and then these additional kind of like snake-like details and these little bumps he has on his biceps. That's new. I don't think we've seen that exactly before.
No, I mean they're kind of modeling it after my biceps, so I'm like,
There you go. You modeled for them. Look at those abs. Doing a lot of sit-ups there.
Yeah, right. No, yeah, I wish. It's like, yeah, just like 3D print me in plastic and I'll just put that around me.
There you go. And then here in this close-up you can see the real chain that's hanging off of him, just like Viper Tower, which is like so awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't wait for this one.
Toy Stalker. Oh, isn't that Whiplash arms? I don't know actually.
No, they're a little different. Do you see the little snake head like right here? Like sculpted? I can see it on my screen. There's like little snake heads sculpted on them. And like right there too on this bicep. You can see the little snake skin. So this is a new arm sculpt. It looks like similar, but it's not.
We got MOTU LATV in the chat. Those are Snake Face's arms. Okay, I would let me.
Yeah, I'm gonna give MOTU TV. Yeah, MOTU TV though. You got it.
But they look
right.
great.
Yeah, I haven't stared at my snake face long enough.
But yeah,
you get all the props. I'm totally wrong.
No. It's like this is how we do it. It's like if people keep us honest, like I think I wrote in the article too. It's like we need to make a correction that Lord Grasp and Terror are not Walmart exclusives like we thought. So we own up to it, right?
There you go. No, absolutely. And the thing is that Snake's face had unique arms, so this is the only like the other figure that's come out with them. And I don't even know where my Snake face is. I gotta find him. But they had to reuse them somewhere, so there you go. That was a great reuse of those parts. Good eye, MOTU TV.
Yes. Frankie, I want Vipors, 4 Vipors, 4 Reptilax, 3 of each to keep on the card and 1 to open. Frankie, you're gonna run out of space really, really fast, but your display is gonna look really cool.
Yeah, well, have an army of those.
Yes. Yeah. So I was super excited to see the art for this, and so I hope Roy and team will kind of paint the fuller picture, maybe give us a full illustration of what's going on in this scene, and then we can kind of see the cooler like frogmonger snake creatures or something like that, and kind of exactly what they look like.
Those are awesome.
Yes.
Those are gonna be really awesome. Yeah. So let's see what else if we Did we have some other? We have some other really big news, actually. Now we're gonna transition into another part of the show and a bigger conversation because now we want to talk about, and that's why I was teasing back here, Michael, up here, Thundercats, right?
Yes.
We had Thundercats news.
Oh my gosh. Totally gobsmacked about this news. Mondo is making 1/6 scale Thundercats figures, and Lion-O and little Snarf are gonna kick off the line.
Oh my god! Just when I thought I was like done with collecting Mondo because they're big, they're expensive, and I was like, okay, I have He-Man, I have She-Ra, and I have Skeletor and Orko on the way. I'm like, that's a nice little like representation of MOTU. It's the core figures. I'll be okay with that. And I stopped there. I have not ordered anything else. And then they go and do this to me. Like, come on, like I'm not gonna buy this Lion-O. Who are we kidding? With a little Snarf on top of it all? That's so awesome.
I know. I'm like, I mean, you see the stuff. You see the stuff behind me. It's like there's Mondo, there's Hot Toys, and like they go and do this, and I'm like, really? But they're gonna look so cool. Like they're the company to do this.
I know. It's just, they're gonna be incredible. Like, and the sculpted detail just on the mock-up here on the digital image of Lion-O is incredible. Like, I can't believe this is like music to my ears, although like not music to my wallet. I'm sure Clint is probably like, dancing for joy because he loves Mondo stuff, right? Clint has all sorts of Mondo figures. But it's going to be super expensive. So in this segment, we want to look at this Lion-O and then also touch on what our wish list would be for some more characters in the line, right?
Totally. Oh my gosh, yeah, Lion-O is going to be amazing. Just want to say a huge hello to Silver K, who is joining us in the chat. She has not been in the chat for a while, so we've missed you a lot. We've been trying to make up for your references and stuff like that, but sometimes they don't land right. But you are the only one who could do that. But
we cannot duplicate you.
No. But very happy to see you. Yes, she is one half of Geek the F Out channel, so go check her out as well. They make amazing content on there too. So yes, definitely long time no see. But yeah, so this Thundercats Mondo drop, like what did you like? What were your first reactions when you saw this? Like I want to see like unbridled toy sorceress here.
Okay, first I shit my pants. I was like, oh my god, they're making freaking Thundercats. Like, wow. And then I was like, oh no, they're making Thundercats because like they're gonna be so expensive, but I'm gonna want to get like all of them.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
So it was a thrill and then it was terror, right? Because they're gonna be amazing.
It's definitely terror, and it's like from what I'm seeing just in like the digital render, like Lion-O is gonna have a little like plasticky hairy body, which is gonna be cool. It's gonna be a hairy body.
Let's take a look at that. The detail on Lion-O is just incredible. Like they did an amazing job on him. Yeah.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Do you have that loaded up for fun? I can open it.
Let's see. I actually don't have any of this stuff loaded up.
Okay.
If you could find it, that would be.
That's okay. Just scroll down the. Do you have the article open, or I'll get it?
No, I don't. I mean,
you're on. You're on. I got it. No, I got it. I got it. It's opening up right now on my screen.
Okay.
Let's do this.
But yes, and oh my gosh, look who also snuck in here as well, Miss Allison Troy, the retro toy princess. What is up?
Hello, Miss Allison. Allison, we got to make a date to color. So
that was
I'll have to DM you.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, it looked very relaxing. I did watch that. So this is just showing the various parts of Lion-O. He's going to come with like 4 like additional alternate heads, a bunch of hands,
pretty.
a bunch of claw shields, of course, an open and closed Sword of Omens, the Book of Omens. Such an adorable looking freaking snarf, which is awesome, and a cape, and like this little chained like nunchuck thing, and a power effect. But I know there was another like color render version of this floating around. I just didn't grab a copy of it. But look at look at all the detail on Lion-O's fur, like because he is a lion after all, and all the toys we have of him, represent him just like with a smooth surface. But they went ahead and sculpted all of the fur all over his body. Amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna give Zodak a run for his money, or maybe this is like they can reuse this for a Zodak buck if they're gonna make a Zodak out of Lion-O. One hairy
That's
dude.
He's one hairy guy.
He
And
totally
then,
is.
his boots have a lot of really cool detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
He looks great.
Is the little Mondo Sword of Omens. That's gonna be so freaking cool.
Mm-hmm. I know, because it's gonna be a 6 scale. So could you imagine?
I know. Yeah.
I'm like, I need a sip of water for that one. But yeah, this thing looks incredible. So looking forward to that. And as yeah.
I'm guessing
so
the
more information comes out.
Yeah, there's no word on prices, I don't think, but I'm guessing that they're going to be in the range of what the Masters stuff costs. So probably $250 around there.
Probably like $260, $270. Like that.
Yes.
We know. I mean, if they can charge that much money for a freaking vinyl figure, they're sure as hell going to charge it for this.
You're damn right on that one. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, did you see also the Mondo booth had those vinyl TMNT figures that look so cute? Like there's 2 turtles. They look adorable.
Very cute.
Like I have to stay away.
Yeah, Clint, that's going to be a very expensive letter opener, my friend, but I would totally use that as a letter opener too. So, that's kind of fun.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. Frankie can't wait to see Slythe. So yes, that's actually a great segue into that got us thinking, like if Mondo is kicking off with Lion-O, like what would we love to see like in like these first releases for the Mondo Thundercats. So we kind of put a little mini wish list together, which is going to be fun. And so yeah, we would also love to see who in the chat, if you all would love to drop your picks. So yeah, we'll start with one of the toy sorceresses picks. Who is this?
I am like so obvious. like I would not pick the core team. So of course I have to have, if I'm getting Lion-O, I have to have Tigra. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like Tigra is number 2 for me. Lion-O's number 1, and so gotta have Tigra. And Tigra would look so incredible in that Mondo scale. And with those amazing like his bullwhip like accessories and stuff like that. That I just can't wait for this one.
Oh, totally. Yeah. And we chose to use the Super 7 line as stand-ins for the 6 scale figures because the Super 7 line does alternate head sculpt. They have a crazy amount of accessories, kind of like Mondo does. So it's kind of give us a feel for what could be in the future for the Thundercats Mondo line, which is awesome. But Tiger would look really rad. Like that's no doubt.
He would. And it's, it's funny, like it's like I'm starting to get greedy. So if they could pack in Snarf, which I know he's small, can they do a little homage to like the vintage Tigra, the LJN one, and give us a little Wily cat?
Oh my god.
Like a little companion figure. How cool would that be? Cute. Make it worth our money, right?
Yes. Relaxin same he loves him some Tigra, which is awesome. So yeah, Tiger would be great. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see like what Mondo would do with that that 3 what is that? It's a 3-line whip, is what it's called. I'm remembering the line from
It's like
one
a
of the
bolo
police.
whip or something, I think it's called.
Yeah, it's like one of the police songs, Demolition Man. He's a 3-line whip, and that's exactly what that is. It's cool. It's kind of funny, like looking at the Super 7 figure, he looks like he's wearing like a tiger shirt underneath this.
I know, right? That's exactly what it reminds me of. Yep.
That's kind of funny.
Yep.
But yeah, Tiger would be awesome. Anything else to mention about Tiger before we move on?
No, I mean, his accessories are quite simple. He'd have his bolo whip and some alternate hands and a couple alternate heads. So that's why I'm saying if they don't give us too many accessories, because Tigra doesn't have that much, throw in a little mini Wily cat.
That would be cool.
What do you want to see in the line?
What's that?
I said, what do you want to see in the line? Let's talk about your pick.
Oh yeah, so I'm going full baddie here. So like if the world was my oyster, if you have Lion-O, you have to have Mum-Ra. But Mum-Ra in his like toilet paper form, it's kind of a smaller thing. So I was like, oh, you could have like Snarf. He kind of looks like it'd just be the same size as Snarf. So he could pack, Mum-Ra in his bitch ass form, and then you have Mum-Ra in his toilet paper form. And I think that would be awesome.
that would be a cool set to have both of them. And then of course we want Mutt, right? Because he needs his doggy.
Yes, and this is why we've missed Kayla and Geek the F out in our chats. More heads are never a bad thing. Definitely. So.
Oh my god! Anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, no, we totally need Mutt. We need all this stuff. Like I can imagine like a whole table setting.
We can't use more head. Sorry.
There we go. Mum-Ra in Angel Saw is totally there. So. Oh my god,
the Kevin
yeah, Kevin brings up a good point. We need Tiger in his Breaking Bad chemistry set from the Cat Slayer, from the Cat Slayer.
There you go.
That would be awesome. Ooh, it's Egyptian. It's Egyptian toilet paper. That sounds really, really smooth and soft. I'm just gonna say. Yeah, but yeah, like if you yeah, totally. Oh my gosh, yeah. If you have Lion-O, you have to have Mum-Ra. So. I would love to see all of this.
Dude, Chanelli, I want Snarf with Jay's beard. That's great. I love it, Jay.
So.
Oh my god. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I have a lot of fun memories of playing with the Thundercats when I was little. So this just brings back a whole bunch of memories. And we got Daniel Heron soundtracks with Birdman bringing the heat. And thank you for the $2 super chat. Zorana came with a 3-prong whip last night. Always love to hear your adventures with Zorana, Daniel. Always love to hear.
I know. Daniel always whips it out.
Oh jeez. Pardon the pun.
Yep. That's great. That's great. Awesome. So yeah, this would be a really cool one. Let's get a Mum-Ra Charmin 2-pack.
There. Oh my gosh. Boom. Done.
There you go.
But all right. With that, we will move on to another one of the Toy Sorceress's picks. And who is this lovely lady?
Shock. Of course, we need to have, if we have Lion-O and Tiger, we gotta have Cheetara. She would be like super cool. I mean, just packing her with accessories like this that came with the Super 7 one. These kind of like episode specific accessories would be wonderful. And maybe because she's a thinner buck, maybe they can charge a little less, or maybe they can give us Wily cat kit with it.
Yeah.
I mean, we got.
Definitely not going to charge less, but wishful thinking.
Yeah, I know. They're not going to charge less, so that's what I'm saying. They got to make it worth our money, right? We got Cowl with She-Ra, So why not give us a Wily kit?
Totally. Yeah, we're moving into a little bit of After Dark territory here. Congratulations,
It's getting dark outside. So
Studio Henge Kenton, for being a member for crew member for 12 months. Arriving late, 2-weekday toy habits this week, A+. Yes, I totally agree. Yeah, if we can come on more, we'll definitely do it. But we're pretty much sacked during the work week.
I know. I don't know what happened this week. We were like feeling frisky. I think that Necroconda reveal like got us all like riled up.
That was fun.
It was fun.
I like that.
No, we love that figure. We were, an excuse to see everybody on a Wednesday.
Oh, totally. I like the way Frankie's thinking here. If you think Super 7 with that Thunder tank is going to be huge, if Mondo makes one, oh my gosh, how huge is that going to be?
That's going to take up the whole second room.
Yeah, there you go. It'll be like a little, like one of those little car beds that you used to sleep in as a kid.
Oh my god! Or I was going to say like the size of like a Power Wheels or something like that.
Yeah.
How That's cool awesome. Would that be?
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. A lot of ideas here, which is fun. Yeah. I hope Mondo can do something with like the way that Chitara's legs attached to her body, because that doesn't look good. But anyway.
No, I know. Yeah, they're gonna have to do that very carefully, but I can see them maybe like adding something to her. Like they added that little skirt piece on Lion-O, so maybe they'll embellish her waist a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
They seem to take those design liberties, so that'd be pretty cool. So Michael, share with us what's your next pick. I bet you it's a baddie.
How do you know that? I would love to see. I would love to see Monkian. I mean, what a crazy kooky figure this would be, with like a 1/6 scale mace with a spiked ball and chain, the monkey shield, like all of this.
So as you're revealing your picks and I have my picks, like I could just see my wallet just draining. Like like in a cartoon, you see the little dollar bills with like the wings on them and they're just flying away.
Yeah. Like
because this would be so cool, Mondo size.
Yeah, it's another figure with a plastic hairy buck. So I'm assuming that they'll use that reuse that same buck for Lion-O and just put different stuff on him. I love what they're actually doing with the fur on like Trapjaw's loincloth and stuff like that. So I'd love to see like soft goods where we can here too.
Yeah, I can see them doing kind of like a leathery loincloth on a monkey in here, that like kind of a suede leather or something like that.
Oh, that would be really cool. Would look sweet.
Like they did on Beastman, right?
Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, that would look awesome. I had to
that would look
give it a chance back there.
I would absolutely have to buy him. Do you have him?
Yeah.
Let's see.
He's a boy. Yep. Anyway.
He's a boy. That's so cool. I love.
My gosh,
that's a great one.
Yeah, the interesting thing is just like what will Mondo do with like the flowing hair, because like you can't really like turn Monkey in because his hair gets in the way, so, or plastic hair.
I could see them actually doing like actual fur on his head and kind of cool. Yeah, that would be really cool actually.
Yes.
Mondo, get on it.
I know. Yeah. I think they're on it. We're going to have to stop them from making like just pumping this stuff out. Cause can you imagine like if you're collecting like Master 6 scale, you're collecting Thundercats 6 scale, and like one comes out 1 month, another one comes out another month, and they alternate months, like you're done.
I know. This is going to be so bad for my wallet. Flocked monkey in. You got me right there, Clint. If they flock him, I'm done. Like, take my money.
Flock you, Clint. Totally.
Yeah, flock you, Clint. Why'd you bring that one up? That would be awesome.
All right. Can we guess if the next one the Toy Sorceress is going to pick is going to be on the good side or the bad side? Come on.
If you all cannot figure out what my last pick is on this list,
Ooh,
then you have not been paying attention at all.
let's wait a
I am
little bit
so
and see.
obvious.
Let's see if people
I
can
am.
and throw it in the chat and see what the Toy Sorceress's pick. We only picked 3 because we didn't want to be here forever, but
Yeah, we picked 3 each.
I think we have Panthro, we have Jackalman, Jaga, Rover Bill.
Rover Bill. No, that's a throw in a pack-in one. Well, a lot of you guys know me well.
Yes, apparently people know the Toy Sorceress, and yes, her final pick out of the 3 was Panthro.
So, Michael, when you came up with this idea to do this, and you're like, "Oh, take your time. Like when you have time, send me your list of like the 3 you'd like to pick." I literally answered you back in like 2 seconds, right?
It literally was that.
Like,
yeah,
easy peasy.
I know.
The core
It was
team.
like you had a brain connection to the keyboard and just like it just spit it out.
Gotta have Lino, Panthra, Chitara, and Tigra. Like,
yeah.
For me, it's kind of like duh. Like I have to have the core team, and then if I want to go beyond that, then I'd add Jaga and then start adding the baddies. But gotta have the core Thundercats team. Like for me, that would be like the ultimate starting collection there of Thundercats. And Panthro would be so cool.
Oh my gosh, he'd be awesome.
His nunchucks and all of his freaking rad like tools that he comes with, and the key of Thundera, his little communicator, and then they can make really cool goggles that like are actually translucent, so you can see through them when he has them on. I can go on and on. They can give him a tool belt if they wanted to. Come on, Mondo.
Oh my god,
are you taking notes?
Yeah, totally. Oh my gosh, yeah, this would look amazing. Oh my gosh, like a Mondo key of Thundera is awesome. Like that's just so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
So many great stuff. So much runway with this line too. Like there's a bunch of people, putting their picks in the chat, and it's like, yeah, Lunatax, we need Bengali, we need all of these figures.
Well, Bengali's on my list, but he wasn't the top 3.
Yeah, that's
I could only pick 3, Clint.
Yeah.
Bengali after Jaga comes Bengali.
Yeah. It'd be fun when we see the actual like what Lion-O actually looks like. We could do a follow-up wish list and throw some more characters in here too. It'd be fun.
Oh yeah. Then I'll start getting some deep cuts. But I want to see what your next pick is, because let's see if the chat knows what Michael's next pick is, because yours are coming all over, not left field, but they're not as obvious as mine.
Yeah. So. Well, I don't know. Mine are predictable up until this point.
Okay. So. I'm gonna take a guess. I'll take a guess.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you don't know mine. I didn't share it with you. That's funny.
Jaga with this receding hairline. Oh my god, how funny. Oh yeah, Jackalman also.
Jackalman, Groon. That it was on my list, but not top 3.
Mm-hmm.
He might have been 4th.
Yeah. So I'm going with Jackalman.
Okay. All right. Let me wait for one more. Pumira. Ooh, she's a she's a cutie. That would be a fun one actually. But no, my last pick would be Slythe. You know why? Because I want to see.
I was like 50-50 in my head. Slythe or Jackalman? Which one do I go with?
I still have my Slythe that I used to play with as a kid. For some reason, my parents just saved him, and so like that's one of the figures that really means a lot to me. I don't have many. They saved Mechanic, Whiplash, and Slythe. Those are like the 3 figures that I have from my childhood. But I would love to see them make a huge, like chunky boy buck like they did Beastman, because Beastman set the precedent for like that's a shit ton of plastic in Beastman. So like I can see them doing the same thing with Slythe here.
And he would look incredible. And then I could see like his little his chest straps and the little head harness he has maybe made out of kind of like a worn leather material, which would look really cool.
Oh my
And
gosh.
again, like an awesome loincloth made out of that same kind of like a suede type of material, and a chained mace.
Yeah.
And obviously the other, like maybe like something that's more wooden looking for his actual hand mace, and a bunch of cool axes. Like that would be rad.
Oh, it totally would. And I'm looking at the skin type on this Super 7 figure, and it's like reptilian skin on a Mondo figure would be so cool.
I know. And like all the painted detail that they would put on him.
Oh,
Yeah, that
yes.
would be awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, I think when you mentioned like the money flying away, this is like actually hitting me now because they have to make all this stuff. Like they're not gonna make the core Thundercats and the core good guys and the core bad guys. Like it's happening.
You know they're going to, and there
Oh,
goes all our money, and now I got to find new shelf space for all this stuff, which is fine. I'll figure it out. But yeah, Baroness, I love the Thundercats too. This is so exciting, and it's such bad news for my wallet. But I'm really excited about
it
this.
totally is. Oh my gosh.
Oh
But yeah, it's so fun to have like new like figure lines dropped on us, and like this wasn't even like in my mind that they would even go down the Thundercats road. So I'm glad that they got the license, and really interested to see what they're going to do with it. You know,
Mhm.
they're starting to make little vehicles for the Masters line with their Sky Sled tease
Yeah.
today. And that was revealed at PowerCon, and it's like you have like a lot of little vehicles and stuff in the Thundercats line too. So like there's so many things to make, so much money to blow.
So much money to blow and so many things to collect. But it's an exciting time as a collector because
Gosh,
all these companies are making such incredible stuff.
yes.
Um, and if you want to check out more incredible stuff, be sure to check out my live Epic Toy Room tour. It's on
Yes.
Toy Habits right now, and you'll really enjoy that because I got a really eclectic line. So,
You really
um,
do. It's
yeah,
very impressive. Like I've seen it in person, and like I was just walking around like stunned the whole time, and I was like, you can't look at everything in one sitting.
yeah. No, no, you're gonna have to dive in a little deeper when you come visit for San Diego Comic Con. You get like tour number 2, the deep dive.
Yeah, because I have to get an update on like it'll be like a Where's Waldo. It's like what's changed,
Yeah.
like what's been added, what's been taken away.
Yep. Exactly. I mean, new stuff comes, on a weekly basis. So, I'm sure you'll find it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Andrew, totally. That's why I keep Mondo Beastman here. Like when I took that out of the box, I was like, oh my God, there's so much
Can we
there's
see
so
him,
much paint
Michael? Or is he too
plastic.
heavy for you to pick up?
Was
Can we
that?
see him in person? Can we see
Oh,
him
the
in person,
Beastman?
or is he too heavy to pick up?
Oh no, he's fine. Are you talking about Beastman?
Yeah.
Okay. No, he's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
he's got to weigh at least like 7 or 8 pounds. But yeah,
Wow.
he's a beefy
Here, hold
dude,
on.
and yeah, I mean
I'm
I'm
gonna give you.
I'm kind of making fun of Andrew's comment here, but man, it's there's a lot of figures, there's a lot of plastic in here, and I guess it's interesting because like this is this is a hairy plastic buck, so this is kind of like what you
Yeah.
would might expect to see in the Thundercats line too. But
Yeah.
man, like I'm actually like I'm getting a workout here, so this is nice. But if they can make these figures, if they can make the Thundercats like this, like I'm all into this line. Like this one is the most heftiest figure that I've ever had a chance to like put my
Mhm.
hands on for Mondo. It's
That's
crazy.
awesome. That is so cool. And does he stay better on the stand, or does he have one of those like tuck it under his butt stands?
Um,
I don't get the stands sometimes on those Mondo
oh my
figures.
gosh, the stands always I suck at I suck at knowing what to do with these stands because they're horrible, but it actually fits
Right.
around his like kind of below his belt, so you kind of can't see it.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. He looked like he was standing on there pretty good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's not oh my gosh, if any of these take a nosedive, I'm in trouble. But I think he's crazy.
I know. You know what? Mine actually fell over in my glass case the other day.
Oh gosh,
And
that's
kind
not
of
good.
like knocked stuff into the doors.
That's not good.
That's another reason I didn't get that Beast Man, because I'm like, if that fell over, that would not be a good thing.
Yes. Oh my gosh,
Oh my
Aaron, what is
God.
up? Yes, that Beast Man is
So
definitely.
we had a couple. It is epic. And I'm gonna want to see your room when it's done, but I know it's gonna take you some time to get there.
It's gonna take me time because like I'm
And
going so
just
slow. It's
I-
crazy. Because like I'm going slow.
oh yeah, I know you are, and that's okay. That's okay. Hold on, I'm gonna switch over to another screen real quick. But just a couple other things quickly before we log off. We had, as you mentioned,
We start the
that Sky
weekend.
Sled
Woohoo.
tease as well, which was really cool. I'm just gonna show our homepage real fast here because just to touch on some items. So there's just this image. So this thing's gonna be like massive at a 12-inch scale, 1/6 scale, if you want to call it that.
Cool.
But that's gonna be really incredible.
Cool.
Yeah, I can only imagine. And I don't know how much that thing's gonna cost for Sky Sled. Like,
I don't
want to think about it.
I know.
I don't either. Also, obviously tomorrow, for all you Star Wars fans out there, it is May 4th, so may the 4th be with you. And Entertainment Earth is having a really great site-wide sale. Spend $100, get $10 off. Spend $200, you get $25 off, or spend $300 and you get $50 off. Site-wide on anything on their site, May 5th through Monday. So if you're thinking about doing some shopping or pre-ordering some stuff, you can save quite a bit of money right now on Entertainment Earth, and it doesn't have to be Star Wars stuff. It could be anything. And don't forget, if you want to save 10% on in-stock items and get free shipping, use the code Toy Habits. Another thing that hit was we had our Target Haul-a-thon. It's going on every Friday from now until May 10th. So I guess next week's going to be the last week. We've already had 4 weeks of drops. It's mostly been NECA Turtle stuff. But today they dropped something that so last weekend I went shopping at Target and I came across something and it was totally adorable and it was calling my name, so I had to adopt them and take them home. And it was this adorable, cute Garfield with these little funny slipper shoes, and he has a coffee mug in his hand, and it says "I hate Mondays," and it's so cute because there's a new Garfield movie coming out. I had to take him home. He's adorable. He's in a little sleep cap, and I sent this picture to my sister, and then she saw it and showed her son, and she's like, "Oh my God, he's adorable. Can you find me one?" And I ended up going to like 4 or 5 Targets last weekend, to see if I can find one for her, to no avail. I scanned them on the app. Nothing came up. I searched all over the internet, Amazon, BBTS, Entertainment Earth, because this is from Kid Robot, I guess the brand. And I was like, I can't find this Garfield. I'm sorry. He's nowhere to be found. And I wake up this morning and go onto Target's collector spot to cover this week's haul-a-thon. And what do I see staring me in the face but Garfield in his little pajama outfit as part of this week's Target haul-a-thon. I immediately called my sister and ordered one for her. So anyway, he's just so cute. And I'm going to see the movie when it comes out because I love Garfield and it's adorable.
Oh, very nice of you to say Ghostbuster Rob. And look who snuck in here in the last second, Mega J Retro.
Mega J, how you doing? Oh, Mega J, so nice. Love your Toy Castle toy store service. Thank you, Mega J. You inspired me also to do the tour because you kept asking, like, when are you going to see your Castle Grayskull? So I'm like, I owe it to people. I had a lot of people ask me to see the collection. So, and Jay, my hesitation to actually shoot and edit a video because I had no clue what I was doing. So I just had to force myself to learn, and I did it.
You did an amazing job.
I really appreciate it. I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to cover, but really great to see you, Mega J. Of course, if you guys have not checked out Mega J's channel, you're sleeping under a rock because Mega J is awesome. I'm sure you all know him, but head over to Mega J Retro and check out his channel because he is awesome and a really, really great friend of the channel. So good to see you.
Yes, totally. And when you get over there, you have to tell him that Toy Habits sent you, right? That's my favorite thing that Jay says. Tell him Jay sent you. I love it.
Oh, Jay sent you. Hey Jay, and you missed the comment that somebody wants to see the Mondo Snarf with Jay's beard.
Oh, there, yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, you're in good with Mondo, so just take a picture of your beard and say like, here's a blueprint for Snarf's beard. There we
go. Thank you, Baroness. Baroness says my kid was glued to the iPad watching the toy room tour. That's very sweet of you. Very sweet of you to say. Snarf. So Michael, I don't know if you have anything else before we sign off for the evening.
No, I just want to say it's like it's fun. It's fun to do these on Friday and just to kick off the weekend with everybody. Like I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Yeah, I think it's great. I know you're visiting some family this weekend, and I was like, you don't have to worry about when we're going to schedule our live stream. It's like already done.
I know. Great.
Like I said, it's a great way to kick off the weekend, right?
Totally is. Such a great idea.
Yeah. I know. I love it. But we have had a lot of fun with you all tonight. And thank you for joining us. And of course, stay tuned to toyhabits.com. You never know when news is going to drop. And we'll see you all, I guess, next Friday night. Or if, something that we are inclined to talk about and we feel frisky, we may pop on at any time. But if not, we'll see you next week.
Yes, and just like we had some TMNT news that we made today, we are going to be making some Masterverse news next Friday, so stay tuned.
Ooh, see, we're giving you two things to look forward to: Friday news drops and Toy Habits Live. So,
exactly. Yeah,
there you go.
What a way to start the weekend, right? All right, y'all. Well,
absolutely.
Thoroughly enjoyed the chat this evening, like I always do. Everybody stay safe out there and have a kick-ass weekend and enjoy the heck out of May the 4th.
Exactly. May the 4th be with you. And you guys, Chewy's gonna say a nice goodbye for everyone. Night, y'all.
All right. Good night.